What's going on, everybody? Patriot Stacker here. So today I have a very interesting and really cool silver coin to show you. This is one of my favorite types of unique coins to collect. These are true Shipwreck treasure coins. So let's take a look at my most recent purchase, and I'll also show you another one I have in my collection already. I really enjoy these types of coins. Lots of history and really cool story behind it. Let's take a look. All right, so I ended up picking up this El Cazador Shipwreck 1 Real. So this is an awesome coin. I love the history behind this. We'll get into that in just a moment. But I ended up purchasing this from my good friend Michael over at Penny Haven. His YouTube channel, Penny Haven, really great YouTube channel. Lots of information, and he has lots of knowledge on numismatics, world coins. We have very common tastes in our coin collecting, so his videos are a lot of fun to watch. Definitely check him out. I'll leave the link down below. But he also has a really great eBay store. He has all different stuff up on his eBay store. I'll leave a link for that as well in the description. But he has a bunch of really cool coins, and he had a few up for auction that were these El Cazador Shipwreck coins. And I ended up winning one of the auctions, so that was really cool. This is a 1784, or a 1783. I'm not positive, but I just kind of wrote 1784 because that's the year these were originally put onto the ship. And this is a 1 Real. And these are the ones with King Charles III, or King Carlos III, Spanish ruler at the time. And these are either minted in 1783 or 1784. Here on the reverse, you see that classic pillars and shield design that you see on the Real coins. So really, really beautiful. 90% silver. Really awesome. You see here, this one was found at the bottom of the ocean. So it has a couple little chips and broken pieces. It's about the size of a nickel, I would say. It's a small size coin, but really, really cool. I put it in this little flip, and it did come with this certificate of authenticity as well, with some cool information, some great graphics. The El Cazador, the shipwreck that changed the world. Authentic treasure from the El Cazador ship, wrecked in 1784 and discovered on August 2nd, 1993. And here's a little history. On January 11th, 1784, El Cazador sailed from the port of Veracruz, Mexico for New Orleans, carrying 400,000 minted silver coins called reals, or pieces of 8, and 50,000 smaller reals. The vessel and its crew disappeared into the sea, sinking without a trace. The Spanish needed the shipment to stabilize the weak monetary system in colonial North America. Spain lost Louisiana to France, to France's Napoleon, who sold the 1 million square miles to the U.S. on August 2nd. He sold it to the U.S. And then on August 2nd, 1993, the shipwreck of El Cazador was accidentally discovered by Captain Jerry Murphy of the fishing vessel Mistake. That's kind of funny. The treasure of El Cazador has arrived after 209 years. The longest voyage, 1784 through 1993. Really interesting history. There's actually a little bit of controversial different stories that people believe what actually happened to the El Cazador. One of the really interesting stories that I read was that there was a freak polar vortex that year which sent super cold weather from the north to the south, and some say there actually was ice in the Gulf of Mexico. So really, really interesting. And some people say that possibly the El Cazador hit some ice, and that's what sunk it. And because it had so much weight of silver in its hull, that the cargo just made it sink to the bottom in seconds. Just a crazy story. Who knows if that's true or not? But a lot of history. As you see here, the Spanish were using this money to strengthen their monetary system in the colonial North America. Spain lost Louisiana to Napoleon, and then Napoleon sold it to the U.S., the Louisiana Purchase. So just a huge history. And some say that if this ship had never sunk, that we wouldn't even have that Louisiana territory, and our U.S. would look a lot different today. So really interesting history. But I love the El Cazador story, and I really am a huge fan of shipwreck coins. So this little 1 real I thought was very, very cool. Just to show you as well, I do have a full 8 reals that's in decent condition that was found in '93 on the El Cazador shipwreck as well. This was a gift from my father-in-law. He knows I love coins, and he loves shipwreck coins. So he gave me one of his from his personal collection. Here's a 1783. You see Carlos III. You can pretty much make out all the information on this side of the coin here on the obverse. Not in bad shape for being under the, under the waves of the Gulf of Mexico for over 200 years. And this side of the coin is in rough shape. You could still make out some of the pillars and the shield design, but I believe this side must have been facing up, exposed to all the elements and the salt water and the sand, and it just deteriorated this side of the coin over time. But this is a full 8 reals, so you see a bit of a difference, the full 8 real versus a 1 real. So this is also 90% silver. It is the same size as a Morgan dollar or peace dollar. And these coins were the original currency in colonial U.S. So we were using these before the United States was even formed, before we had our own monetary system. So very, very cool coin. So much history. Really, really enjoy these shipwreck coins. All right, so let's take a quick peek at the 1 real that I just got under the microscope and see what we got. So here we have the obverse of the coin. It's actually kind of hard to see anything under the microscope here. You see a little bit of the words in Carlos, where it would say the third has been chipped away. That's his bust there. You can see his nose, his eye, his mouth, his hair. So it's kind of hard to see. Under here, of course, we can't get a date, unfortunately. Let me see. Let me flip it this way. You can see slightly it says 17. So it is a 17, probably a 1783 or 1784. And now let's take a look at the reverse of the coin. You can see the shield and the pillars. And I'm not sure we can make out anything else. Right around here is where it would say 1R for 1 real, or just an R for real. And yeah, it's very deteriorated and corroded. I mean, it is over 200 years old, but still very cool. I love the history behind these coins. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video about my El Cazador shipwreck coins. Very excited about this newest purchase from my good friend Michael at Penny Haven. Definitely check him out on his YouTube channel and his eBay store. I really enjoy these El Cazador shipwreck coins. So much cool history and just a very interesting conversation piece, to say the least. Well, please smash the like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy videos all about coin collecting, precious metals, treasure hunting, and all that fun stuff. And ring that notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, have a great day.